So full time here at Colne, and we fall to a 1-0 defeat. Just your thoughts on the performance?
Yeah, I thought we got beaten by the better side. We've set up to try and nullify them a little bit first half, try and get in at the break, level. Obviously, if we couldn't nick something, and I thought we did what we needed to do first half. But then, yeah, as these games go, they've gone down to 10 men, and you know, it's tough when the teams go down to 10 men because they obviously put the players behind the ball and they're about to break down. We just couldn't cope with it, and then obviously they've gone down to 9 as well, and you're pulling your hair out, you know, screaming from the sidelines, play through the middle, get the ball down, play short, and we're pumping balls into the box, going long all the time. And for as long as players don't listen and do as they're asked to do, it's going to be a tough ask. You know, this league's unforgiving. I've heard other managers say it, and I'll repeat it now. Anybody can beat anybody. So, like I said before the game, it would be disrespectful for us to come here and say, "Oh, we've been beat by a team in relegation zone." Colne are a different animal now with Andy and Brothers in charge. You know, they're not the team that were at the bottom of the league that came to us pre-season. But at the same time, do I think we should have still been winning this game tonight? Yeah, I do. I'm not going to hide behind the fact that, you know, it was a good result or anything like that. We got beaten by the better side because we weren't up to the mark, and we've got to be better than we are ourselves. But you know, when we get play like we have done tonight, and we just don't look like scoring, you know, it's really tough. You know, you can argue that the keeper made a good save and all the rest of it, but I mean, we're roughing and puffing really in a game that really, if we do our best, we should be outside winning these sorts of games. But our main men aren't stepping up to the plate, and you know, there's many sides in this division that would take players that we've got and put them in their side and they'd look good. But for us, they're just not stepping up at this moment in time, and it's down to me to be brave enough to go and make changes. We did that tonight with making changes, but again, you know, like we said before, we're not going to hide behind it. But you know, we've had 5 players out with injury tonight, and on a different day, would it have been any different? You hope so, but that wasn't about ability tonight. That was about character and heart, and who wants it more. And it pains me to say that Colne wanted it more than we did. So, you know, to a man, they deserve it. Congratulations to them. And it's giving us a bit of a rude awakening to have a look at what we like as a side. And unfortunately, I put my name to that. And you know, it's a difficult result. But again, we've got to look over the course of the season and say, yeah, we're in a relegation battle. We need to get ourselves out of it, but we're 6 points ahead of it in the same games. And obviously, you know, where Prestwich are concerned, they've played a game more than us as well. So where we've not won tonight, we have to go and find a victory from somewhere where we weren't expecting to get one from, and then that'll level itself out. But let's say congratulations to Colne, and you know, we'll go again.
Another 10-day break now as we travel to St Helens on the 21st. A time to regroup?
Of course, listen, but I mean, it don't help anyone having one game in 21 days, and then, you know, what will be January will end up being 5 games within 2 weeks. But I mean, as far as the fixtures are concerned in the league, they're an absolute joke anyway. You know, I mean, we've got 5 home games throughout the whole of the next year. You know, so again, how can you, not only from a competition point of view, but how from a financial point of view is a club meant to survive off the back of that? 5 home games, you know, there's absolutely no way that you can even keep the lights on with that. So it takes some idiot to go and put his hand in his pocket to keep the club going. But I mean, that's a completely different story again. But yeah, over the next 10 days, we'll obviously train, we'll give them time to, you know, reflect on tonight, and hopefully we'll come back stronger from it against St Helens in 2 weeks' time.